It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Ascension to Asgard is a event that focuses on leveling up your hero's ascension levels, as well as the Tree of Wisdom. The bulk of the rewards are random items. Random crystal, random greater insignia, random radiant crystal, random vibrant crystal. You get a ton of wish crystals, which nobody wants. You get a couple of eternal seeds if you get to the bottom, if you get to close to the bottom of each of the task trees. And it is a very, 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 very poor event. Hero Wars Guide has put together a return on investment calculator. How much time and effort in emerald resources can you spend on this task, on each of these tasks, to make them the most efficient possible? If you max out this event, you only get 32% of your emerald value back. That's very bad. That's very bad. To put that in comparison with some of the other good events, Guardians of Outland is 98% return on investment. That means if you spend 100 emeralds, you get 198 emeralds worth of value back. The reason why the return on investment of Ascension to Asgard is so bad is because it's one of the newest mechanics. It's one of the newest activities that has been added to Hero Wars Dominion era. The Ascension trees with the occasional Ascension skills that some of the heroes have, and then the Tree of Wisdom, which is the blanket increase in stats for your heroes of a given class, right? The resources and how you acquire these resources, aside from the seasons and the map and all of that, is random. You can open stuff from the Astral Seer. You can get, as you defeat bosses and everything, you get random items, but you don't ever get to pick. And there are seven items, right? One for each class, and there are 2 tiers of those. And then there are 3 crystals, one for each stat, and there's 3 tiers of those. So it's like it's a very difficult system to actually to power up, which in a way it's a good thing, because some of the higher end whales, they have to spend a lot in order for it to be available, in order for it to be effective use of their money, which is why they can allow their return on investment to be so low, right? If this were any other event, if this were like a hero artifact event, we would be telling people to never spend ever. But because of how difficult it is to get some of these resources, but less so now that the mysterious map is available, mysterious island is available, I suppose, and the season's happening constantly. But how you use this calculator is you look at these little line graphs and you try to decide, am I going to spend emeralds on this event? Well, if you spend 0 emeralds, you obviously don't get any value for it. If you spend 500 emeralds, you get a pretty decent return at about 18%. If you spend 1,000, it starts to go down to 16% at 25, back up to 17, and it doesn't start going back up again until you spend over 50,000 emeralds. And that's where it starts to get back up to 18% higher, with an ultimate value of 21%. If you take a look at the spend energy task, this is the same kind of situation. If you're playing this event across 3 days and you only spend 1,500 energy, you're thinking about spending an extra 200 or 300 energy on the event, and you're trying to decide if it's worth it. It's not. You need to spend 2,000 energy to get up to this next peak, right? And then anything really after that is a super inefficient use of energy all the way down, right? So does that make sense? Some of these, just do all of the raid bosses, level the Ascension glyphs. Try to at least level up 9 Ascension glyphs, but you really don't need to level up more than about 9. In fact, if you level up more than 9, you need to level up at least 25. So stop at 9. Stop at 9, otherwise you're not really getting any value anywhere else, I suppose, any other event. Same with the Astral Seer. So big shout out to Hero Wars Guide for putting this calculator together. We reference it all the time. Ascension to Asgard is live now. It's a 3-day event, leveling up your heroes' Ascension stuff.